I'm a 24-year-old millionaire and I've read damn near every single self-help book about money.
Hey friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's talk about money, not just how to make it, but how to think about it, how to respect it, and how to grow it. Today we are diving into the mindset and strategies of self-made millionaires. These are people who did not inherit wealthy, who did not win lottery, and did not have some magical stroke of luck. They built their own fortunes from scratch, and the lessons they share are not about flashy cars or quick wins. They're about discipline, habits, and perspective. So grab a notebook because we are breaking down the real money game. So I've put the videos together so that you watch. I'll be back to share my truth.
I'm a 24-year-old millionaire and I've read damn near every single self-help book about money and finance that you could possibly imagine. And here are the things that I actually took away, and I'm gonna save you a bunch of time. I'm not gonna have to read the books. First and foremost, you need to understand the power of the present moment. Everything is happening right now. It's never happening in the future or the past. It's all about what you're doing right now and how are you going to manage your time right now to get you one step closer to what you want to do. Are you going to scroll? Are you going to go fuck off with your friends? What are you going to do? Because life is literally comprised of moments right now and what you do in all of the moments that you have right now. So it's just taking advantage of the present moment always. Secondly, understanding that a formal job where you get paid by the hour is literally setting you up for a life of slavery. If you ever want to make it out of the rat race, you have to be selling something. Somebody else's thing, whether you start your own brand, your own business. If you ever want to make it out of the race, you have to start your own business, because mathematically speaking, it is impossible for you to make $1 million quickly if you're getting paid by the hour, unless you're getting paid like 30 grand an hour. So whether it be door-to-door sales, whether it be selling something online, starting your own brand, you have to sell something, period. Thirdly, emotional intelligence is hands down the most important facet to becoming successful, point blank, period. If you can't manage your emotions, manage your stress, manage events that come at you unexpectedly, you're never gonna be successful. You have to stay level-headed and you have to be grounded at all times in order to succeed, and you have to move with speed.
I became a millionaire at 23 years old, and the biggest piece of advice that I could give you guys is that networking is completely overrated. Everybody's like, oh, let me network with you. Let me create a group chat. Let me blah, blah, blah. It's completely overrated. What you need to be doing is, instead of spending all of your energy networking with people, build yourself up in order to be somebody that other people are dying to network with. I was always so focused on networking when I was building my career. I was like, oh, which rooms can I get around? Which blah, blah, blah. Build your skill sets up, build yourself up in order to be somebody that other people are begging to be in a group chat with, and then that way you can be selective. Couple different reasons. Number one, as a woman, people will want to hang around you because you're a pretty woman, and they will use different opportunities in order to kind of like dangle a carrot in front of your face, like opportunity. It's fake. Also, a lot of people aren't really who they say they are. And that's like the truest thing that I could say. That like, I'm not going to elaborate on that because it'll get me into a lot of trouble, but people are not who they say they are. Like, become a badass yourself, and the real ones will see, and the real ones will reach out to you, and you'll start networking with the right people instead of random people that want to network. It should be a red flag if somebody just wants to connect, just wants to network. Like, yeah, that's cool sometimes, but for the most part, no. Because you know what? The real people that are running real businesses, that are making real money, that are real, like, they don't spend every single second of their day connecting because they're busy. I'm just going to sit here in silence for a second because I genuinely want this to get through your guys' head. I don't want you to say, oh, well, she said networking's bad. Networking's not bad. But networking with the right people at the right times when you actually have your shit together is what you need to do. Who are you going to network when you don't have anything built up? Like, what? Think to yourself. Be completely, brutally honest with yourself. Who wants to network with somebody that doesn't have anything going for them? Somebody that is fake, somebody that just wants to hang around you because you're a pretty girl, or some other random ulterior motives. You will never network with people that you actually want to network with unless you build yourself up first. So go do that. That is the biggest piece of advice that I wish I had.
So here is the 4-step millionaire morning routine. I used this for 3 years and I went from drowning in $55,000 worth of debt to making over $1 million and continuing to live a life of luxury, buying my dream home. So here are the 4 steps that you need to do every single day to reprogram your mind, remove the limiting beliefs and the money mindset blocks. Step 1 is visualization meditation. I want you to go on YouTube and I want you to listen to Shri Akarshana's Manifest Money in 24 hours or less. That is the first step. When you wake up in the morning, you're going to do visualization meditation. Step 2 is spoken affirmations. I love Mary Kate's gratitude affirmation. So that is step 2. You just repeat after her. Step 3 is going to be scripting. I want you to start with 5 things that you're grateful for, and then I want you to script 10 to 20 things as if it has already happened. I am a millionaire. I am wealthy. I have $300,000 in my bank account. I am the CEO of a multi-million-dollar business that is evergreen and makes money in my sleep. Step number 4 is exercise. You're going to move your body in whatever way feels good to you. Do that for a year straight. Just do it for a year straight. Not 30 days. That's not enough. Commit to a year and watch how abundance and wealth starts to pour into your life. If you want to deeper dive into this and learn how to do this on autopilot, tap the link in my profile and take my free money manifesting masterclass, and I will see you there.
Here are 5 rich girl money habits that I wish I knew sooner, and I promise if you start doing these now, it's going to make such a big difference. Number 1 is plan one day a month that is your financial management day. I make sure that I monitor everything coming in, everything going out. I reconcile everything in QuickBooks so I can make sure I am up to date on that. And of course, I also revisit my financial goals. Number 2 is pay for as many things as possible on a credit card. Now, this does not mean that we're spending money that we do not have, but we are using the credit card to make those purchases and then pay it off the next day. Set saving thresholds and work to hit those before you diversify and start doing a million different things. Next one and best one, it is a little bit annoying, but this is honestly one of the biggest things that has helped me so much over the years. I cancel all of my cards every 6 months. There you have it. There are 5 more money habits and money hacks, rich girl things that I wish I knew sooner. And I promise you, if you start following those, it will make a big difference. Let me know if you have any questions.
That's a video, guys. I'm just here also to share my true sense, like what I think about today's video. Money tips from self-made millionaires. One thing that sets self-made millionaires apart is how they treat time. They understand the time is more valuable than money because you can never get it back. Instead of trading hours for dollars forever, they look for way to build assets that generate income whether they're working or not. That's why many of them invest in businesses, real estate, or stocks. They want their money to work for them, not other way round. This is not about overnight success. It's about planting seeds and being patient enough to let them grow. There is also live below their means, especially at the beginning. While social media tells you to spend big and show off real wealthy, builders often to do the opposite. They drive average cars, live in reasonable homes, and avoid unnecessary expenses. It's not because they are cheap, it's because they value freedom more than flexing. They know every dollar saved is a dollar that can be invested. This kind of discipline might not look glamorous, but it builds the foundation for long term wealth. Another major key is financial literacy. Self made millionaires spend time learning how money works. They read books, listen to podcasts, watch videos, and talk to experts. They understand taxes, credit, interest, and compound growth. They know that avoiding bad debt is just as important as growing income. If you want to build wealthy, you can't just earn more, you have to understand how to manage and protect what you earn. Financial knowledge is power, and most millionaires are lifelong students of the game. They also embrace failure. Most millionaires have lost money at some point, but they see failure as a part of the process. They don't let it define them or stop them. In fact, many will tell you their biggest lessons came from their biggest mistakes. Whether it's a bad investment or a failed business, they bounce back, learn, and move forward. That resilience is a crucial wealthy. Is not just about numbers, it's about the mindset. Self-made millionaires often diversify their income. They don't rely on just one paycheck or one business. They create multiple streams. Maybe it's a side hustle, a rental property, or divided income from stocks. The goal is to have money coming in from different directions. So if one source drains up, they are not in crisis. This kind of strategy adds security and accelerates wealthy well-being. They also understand the value of networking. Many millionaires credit their success to the people around them: mentors, partners, employers, and friends. They invest time in building meaningful relationship and learning from others. They know they don't have to be the smartest person in the room. They just need to be connected to the people who know what they don't. Okay, in this way, they arrange relationships to create opportunities and solve problems. One often overlooked trait is consistency. It's not about making huge moves once in a while, it's about making smart moves every single day. That might mean budgeting, checking investments, setting goals, or learning something new. Success builds slowly, and the people who win are usually the ones who stick with their plan. They automate their savings, track their progress, and stay focused even when it's boring. Another thing you will notice is that self made billionaires don't idolize money, they use it. They see it as a tool for impact, freedom, and choice. They give back, support causes they believe in, and use their resources to build a life that matters to them. That purpose keeps them grounded and focused even after they made it. It's not just about stacking cash, it's about building a legacy. There are also strategies about risky. They don't gamble everything on a hunch, but they are not afraid to take calculated risk when the time is right. Whether it's investing in a setup or starting a business, they do the research, weigh the odds, and take action. Playing it safe forever rarely builds wealthy, but never does being reckless. Millionaires find that middle ground where confidence meets preparation. They start humble. Most of self-made millionaires don't walk around bragging about their wealthy. They stay focused on learning, growing, and adapting. The moment you think you got it all figured out is the moment you start losing. Humility keeps them hungry, and that hunger fuels their next big move. They don't compete with others, they compete with themselves. They understand that emotional side of money. They know money can't buy happiness, but it can buy peace of mind and options. They have learned to separate their self worthy from their net worthy. That's why they work on themselves just as much as their bank accounts. They do meditation, therapy, journaling, and self reflection are all tools they use to stay mentally and emotionally strong. If there's one thing you take away from this, let's be wealth is not an accident, it's a series of intentional choices made over time. You don't need to be born to rich to build wealthy, but you do need to think differently, act strategically, and stay committed. It's not about copying someone else's path, it's about applying timeless principles to your unique journey. So take these insights, start small, and stay consistent because your future self is already rooting for you. Okay. So I think we should also normalize all these things. Okay. So for you to be successful, we start with yourself. You have to tell yourself that you'll be wealthy, and you have to trust yourself. Like, you just have to start small. It takes with these little habits like investing, also doing small businesses. Make sure you're doing the money management so well, so that you don't have usually the problems with that. So again, you have to do the meditation, you have to read about money, you have to read about different businesses which you can do. I know not all businesses can work, but some will work, some will want. So, but don't get so discouraged because this business did not work. So, meaning me, I'm not good at doing these businesses. No, there's something else which can work with for you. So, the main thing here is to focus so that you have different money coming in from different places, so that you shouldn't have a crisis. So, I think that's the thing we should all focus at now, because money is freedom, money is peace, and money can give you options, because if I have money, why not, I can go anywhere you know yeah. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next episode. Please, guys, take care of yourself, and don't forget to like this video. Please like and comment, leave comments for me. Bye bye, I'll see you in my next episode.